federal government
Tibet was a separatist.
that squashed, okay?
Tibet is the South in the Civil War?
Yes.
Well, Trash Taste has finally got their head slammed between a car frame and a door for platforming Hasan Piker, the Alex Jones of the left.
I'm a propagandist.
Well, no.
For the record.
I'm not calling you that. I'm just saying. I'm going to play you.
I'm saying I am.
Okay, well then, I'm
saying I am.
I just
before
want to
you even play it.
But 10 times worse, because the media paints him as some sort of superhero. We all know this dude is a terrorist apologist.
America deserved 9/11, dude. I'm saying it.
I'm amazed of his genius.
To think, instead of making fun of Twitch dots for grooming their fan base into being pay pigs with lonely fools, I could have interviewed actual terrorists and said they're like Luffy from One Piece, and I would be a media darling.
Aside, right?
Sure.
Like he is a person whose only experience is like, it's literally like talking to Anne Frank, basically.
Bro, you can't make that.
Oh well, I zigged when I should have zagged. 3 weeks after Ethan Klein dropped the content nuke that made normies aware of how far gone Hasan Piker has always been, oddly enough, there were a few articles that came out just in time after the content nuke, claiming that Hasan is the left's version of Joe Rogan. Surely he must be a great guy.
Twitch's Hasan Piker wants fellow leftists to know that having fun isn't bourgeoisie decadence.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would like you to know that as he drives his $300,000 Porsche around and flies from private jets to Coachella, wearing ugly, absorbent name brand clothes that are worth thousands of dollars. Nothing says the common man like drip.
Who's afraid of Hasan Piker? He's outspokenly liberal. He's hot!
Uh-oh. Boner alert.
Young men actually listen to him. Is he the answer the Democrats are looking for?
If so, it's no wonder Trump won. I mean, did you miss his coverage of the election? Watching him and Vosh crash out as Kamala Harris was soundly defeated gave me the most vicious erection I've ever had in my life. My PJ pants were pitching a full tent.
Stop him!
I can't stress this enough. You don't hate modern journalists enough. These two articles dropping at the same time like a review embargo for the RTX 50 series graphics cards reek of paid advertisements in the wake of the content nuke and the upcoming content nuke 2.
And what we're going to learn about Hasan in part 2, which he's forced me to make. I decided I'm making part 2.
Oh.
And I'm calling it the ultimate fail son, or the prodigal fail son, something like that. But I've decided that I'm going to compile. God, he really forced me to do all this shit. Like, I just want to be done with this. But the world needs to know that he's actually the worst. And this time, this one is going to be personal. It's going to be like, if you think I'm just making this video out of spite, you're right.
Anyway, let's see what one of these articles had to say. I'm sure it's thought-provoking. Piker wasn't fazed. Months later, he posted a video of himself at a car dealership purchasing a $200,000 Porsche. Incorrect. $250,000, not counting tax. Wait till they find out that I'm never going to drive it.
Interviews, hard-hitting journalism.
That's a lie. He drove it when he got it. Woo! Dude's like a gay Ric Flair.
As a fresh wave of outrage MAGA acolytes filled his mentions, does a socialist reveling in his abundance exposure of a political contradiction, perhaps, but Piker has always correctly identified that in 2025 when Trump and the man— oh, get out of here. Piker is a young man.
Dude, he's almost 40.
Responding,
if he isn't already,
to his enormous windfall in a way that is extremely relatable for other young men. Yeah, sure. I'm 100% sure. You know, the Zoomers that are broke, eating ramen noodles, totally can relate. When you're taking the bus or you're driving your 1990s Honda Civic because it's all you can afford and even that's overpriced, seeing Hasan in a 200-grand Porsche really connects with their children. The boys love him. He's real big at Honolulu.
I mean, hell, even I can't relate to this guy. Working long, miserable hours, getting constantly on, in hopes of being able to afford a modest home and little dudes in a...
Hasan lives a super aspirational life. A lot of other men on the left don't have that same aspirational aesthetic to them. Taylor Lorenz, an author and journalist who covers internet culture, told me there's a generation of young people who want to consume media from someone they look up to. They want to improve their lives. They want to imagine a better world for themselves. And a lot of people are selling that better future in a package that is hateful. I think that Hasan sells them on the progressive future.
Just like that. He came in like a knight in shining armor and saved my life.
And also, what do you mean? It's just a person on a pike. There's no person on a pike on that photo, unless I saw something.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man.
This has to be one of the most insane things I've ever read in my life. I almost vomited. Oh my god. Okay, I definitely puked in my mouth a little bit reading this. Jesus Christ. I'm not reading any more of this puff piece. I never thought in my life I could see words on a screen blow a dude, but here we are. Don't listen to content, Nuke. Ignore the video clips of Hasan saying horrible things. He really is the new Jesus Christ, and he's suffering for your sins.
This is fine.
Anyway, someone on Trash Taste made the trash decision to have him on again, and received a bit of total nuclear fallout. And it is glorious to view, children. The content Nuke made so many people, normies, aware of who Hasan is that it's actually wild. The fact that people today are just now figuring out what he said about 9/11, and that was like back in 2016, is wild to me. He said worse things since then. To put it simply, Hasan is a wild animal, who is so far left that he even hates your standard liberal.
Liberals are some of the easiest to manipulate people on the planet, dude. Dude, I hate liberals, dude. I hate them. I hate them so viciously. Sorry, dude, I hate liberals so much. Liberals are a burden on this planet, dude. Liberals are the most, like, scummy, vile idiots. Liberals are incredibly stupid. I hate these petulant liberals. Dumb liberals.
He seems like a nice guy.
He's pretty much the reason Twitch had an adpocalypse. That is right. This dude brought Twitch low in a way that not even the thoughts could have ever achieved in years of unabashed thoughterry.
Where is your God? Where is your God now?
Laughing my ass off, Hasan Piker deleted all of his old Twitch streams because Democrat Congressman Richie Torres wrote to Twitch about Hasan encouraging people to bubble senators and calling people inbred pigs. It is so over, you guys. In an attempt to be unbiased, which is completely impossible for me, I want to say that Hasan Piker allegedly said these things, but I have seen him literally say things out of pocket like this all the time.
Well, my understanding is that the property owners who have properties there choose just not to rent it at all.
Yeah, Adelaide,
Perth, Melbourne, Canberra,
and
street. Let the streets soak in their red capitalist bloods, dude.
So he seems nice.
So I'm going to lean towards he probably did say these things. I have seen him excuse terrorists for struggling people they kidnap. If I ever said that on YouTube or Twitch, I'd be banned for life. That's why these platforms have a two-tier system, and it'll never be fixed until it's treated like Doge with the government. You just grab the people who are the problem and throw them out on their ass. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, Hasan Piker, a massive clout demon. He goes to the Stupid Streamy Awards, which is a jerk-off fest for streamers now. This is where we're at with content creation. It's as bloated, fat, and corpulent and incestuous as Hollywood and the music industry now. Congratulations, we're just as bad. Anyway, point being, he's over here and he's I show speed verbally in front of our eyes.
Sorry, my God. Listen, I DM'd you the other day to tell you how much I appreciate you. You are fantastic. I think you're doing a phenomenal job. I love your evolution. Obviously, free all the way.
Yes, sir.
The last time I think you were worried about donating to my charity that I was putting together for Syria and Turkey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Growing up a lot in the last couple of years. I'm a big fan. Turkish donator is obviously the best donator.
Yep.
Let's have a look at you.
Disgusting.
Never have I seen such a display of blatant puffery.
I'm also excited to announce that this stream is being brought to you with limited ads, thanks to all the articles written about Hasan, who's not even in his seat. Where is he? Oh, he's talking to Speed.
Please, I want to die.
Anyway, he appears on Trash Taste, and it didn't go well for our little freedom fighter, as he likes to call terrorists. Let's take a liggity look.
Blue Lock is a boy love anime. The only part in Blue Lock that doesn't make it fully a BL, I guess, is that they don't kiss.
Boys love dudes get like giga-rammed.
No. I get that.
Not all the time. No, Jesus Christ.
They get like impregnated.
What the hell is even that?
Daddy, chill.
They have been deleting comments on their new upload on YouTube that express dislike for inviting Hasan on the podcast. Sad to see they had to delete so many comments. I like Trash Taste, but this is very disappointing. Insecure much. Funny how this comment section suddenly started glazing Hasan after ripping him apart. Don't think we didn't notice that the top comments got removed.
That's because the comments got removed, and then Hasan told his people to go in there and write positive things about him. This dude's ego is as fragile as Darkseid Phil's, except he's successful.
Deleting all comments hating Hasan is wild, though. Here's some Twitter. Hasan, ew, no. Why are they having literal terrorists on the podcast? One of the worst guests they ever brought on. This is why I don't follow you guys. Piker is a miserable asshole, and you're miserable assholes for even associating with him. Now I have a reason to dislike you guys. Definitely not watching Terrorist Sympathizer. As awful as he might be, you can get along with the guy in your private life.
True. That's how most people treat me in content creation.
But as content creators, maybe try to distance yourself from him. This is definitely not a good look for your channel and online reputation in general.
I bet Jobby the Hunk got these same messages about me. I still love the guy.
I feel like men that openly talk to Hasan have demons in their closet, and women that are into him are mentally unwell.
Yes, this is actually true. And transsexuals.
Oh, will someone please stop him?
Imagine collaborating with a terrorist supporter that believes America deserves 9/11.
The first thing I did when this episode came out was scroll down to the comments. There were hundreds of them expressing the fact that they did not like having Hasan back. Some of them had almost 1,000 likes. Now those comments are just gone. Is the people who manage this channel actually deleting them? Please let this just be a YouTube glitch, because otherwise, wow, that would be low. Truly sad. I hope the boys get as far away from this dickhead as humanly possible. Shame right after a good special too. First time seeing a 50% like to dislike ratio on Trash Taste episode, assuming the extension is actually 30 minutes after the upload. It was the same last time he was on. Wow. Hasan Malds, while reading hate comments from his Trash Taste podcast episode, directs his audience to get in and actively counter the brigade.
Mr. President, the second Piker has hit the Trash Taste. Why would you do this, Hasan? Really? The terrorist endorser? Shame. I noticed lately you guys are not up to date with the internet, but this is a whole new level of out of touch. Too bad. I get irritated from just seeing his face. The guy has said so many profoundly idiotic things that I honestly cannot listen to a word from him. The brigade is on, folks. Get in and actively counter the brigade.
Damn, man, I couldn't imagine actually being genuinely rich and sitting and staring at hate comments about me. Jesus Christ. Dude, people who look themselves up like this in social media, they're massive narcissists. I know, because I've dealt with them.
Sometimes we'll stare into the darkness on this broadcast. Like, we'll look at like what they're saying, and they just can't comprehend how like journalists are still covering this guy in a positive way. What's going on? And it's like, dude, why do you think like a 40-year-old journalist has no political convictions of their own?
Come on, dude. Journalists sat there and told everybody in America Biden was not on a cognitive decline. They literally said that old dude had the body of a 40-year-old and the mind of like a young man. Get out of here. Journalists will lie or tell whatever narrative they want. That's why nobody trusts the media anymore.
You're like a 40-year-old dude on Twitch right now being like, you're the one who's out of touch, Hasan, because in spite of the fact that you are one of the most popular content creators on Twitch, I still think, me and my homies think you're a bad guy. And the more you don't realize that other people don't see it the way that you do, the more you just make up conspiracies in your mind. You can say womp womp all day, but the real womp is happening to you, old man. Calm down.
Bro, you're like 40. Cut this shit out. Anyway, he put out a tweet. I don't think this is all organic Trash Taste fans, by the way. I don't think anyone would care enough to follow everything he does to say they hate him. But then again, I could be wrong. I got lots of weirdos roaming the web recently. It's okay to correct the record, in my opinion. They get away with saying a lot of totally ridiculous things. Everyone is capable of making up their mind if they simply watch the stream. Anyway, yeah. All the people that were on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube that didn't like him, all the YouTube comments that got deleted, all these people, they're just the same band of detractors. Just keep winning, King. So there you go. That was his moment on Trash Taste that basically amounts to nothing because people were forgetting like a week, but it really did a number on his ego.